Now, I will first explain to everyone first of all, this serve, it is a process of tossing and serving with the right hand, right? Then actually, whether our left and right hand can coordinate well. This is a important factor that can cause the ball to be served high. So everyone, when many friends are serving, they rush, right? No matter if they are serving a low toss or a high toss, they rush. Where are they rushing? Just rushing to get the ball served out quickly. Everyone look at the ball just now. The more I rush and want to serve quickly, the higher the trajectory of this ball will be. Because where does everyone put their rushing point? Rushing at the moment the tossed ball drops and contacts it, whether it's hitting or brushing. At this timing, I will show everyone why, no matter how I toss. Even with a high toss, when I serve it over, it's very low. I serve every ball like this. Why is this ball very low? Because my contact point on the ball is low. So everyone must pay attention. When tossing with the left hand and serving with the right, the rules require waiting for this ball during its falling process before you are allowed to contact the ball. If you serve it like this during the rising phase, this is a typical illegal hidden force serve. This is a foul. You must let the ball start falling before you can serve. So everyone should keep this point as close as possible to just above the table surface, just above the table surface, as low as possible. But if everyone were to do it this low, actually, it's not very realistic. So everyone should set this contact position, this height, roughly, using the net as a measure. The net is about 15 to 20 centimeters. Then actually, our contact position is right here, and that's fine. This way, the ball will just graze the net as it goes over. Look at this ball. What I served is a pure no spin ball. No speed, no placement. It's just hard to receive. It's just hard to receive. Why? It's a matter of the angle of incidence and angle of reflection. The greater your angle of incidence, the easier it is for this ball to be served high. Taking the table surface as the horizontal line, the greater the angle of incidence, meaning the higher I cut into it, the greater this angle will be. Then naturally, the ball going over will be higher. The lower the angle of incidence, the angle formed with the table surface being lower, meaning our hitting position is lower, then the trajectory of this ball will naturally be lower. Did everyone see that? This ball looks like nothing special. Actually, it's not easy to receive. It won't make you eat the serve, but it will definitely prevent you from returning with quality. This is the serves. First major element if you want to control your timing of contacting the ball. Only then can you produce a good trajectory. This is the first point. Alright, let's talk about the second point. What is the second point? For the second point, many friends also of exerting force. When many friends serve, either they want to serve backspin, especially friends who want to serve backspin. What problem is prone to occur? Desperately trying to chop this ball downwards. Smashing this ball downwards, desperately trying to exert force downwards. Then everyone look, the more I exert force downwards, then the force I give the ball, meaning what I want to apply is more downwards. Then naturally, the ball's upward bouncing force will also be greater. So when everyone goes to serve, whether serving a hook serve, reverse pendulum, including fast, long serves, everyone needs to find a feeling of skipping a stone on water. What kind of feeling is skipping a stone? Skipping a stone is from storing energy to exerting force, this process. It is what? Horizontal, tending towards the horizontal line. Meaning it's energy storage. And then to the exertion of force, the up and down amplitude. It will be relatively small. Everyone look, if my up and down amplitude is large, this ball will be high. Then if my up and down amplitude is small, see? This ball will be low. This ball will be low, see? Because many friends, when they go to serve, want too much to pursue power, pursue spin, then you desperately exert force downwards. As a result, as your force gets greater, this ball will be served higher. So, everyone must take this exertion of force, including me using a hook. Look, if I desperately exert force downwards, is this ball's trajectory high? It popping up Everyone look again as I serve a hook. Why do I serve my hook serve low? Why do I serve low, right? It's because this force exertion is more from back to front, with less up and down undulation, less up and down force. So this ball won't be high. So everyone, when you are practicing serves, you must pay attention to your force exertion process. Find a stone skipping feeling. The flatter, the better. Everyone, look, I will serve a reverse pendulum for you. If I hold it very high and use force downwards, look at this ball's trajectory. Isn't it a process of popping up high? Now, if I take my backswing less upward, and when swinging out, I go less downward. Look then, this ball's trajectory, doesn't it become lower? Look, 1, 2, again, 1, 2. This ball's trajectory is low. This is the second point everyone needs to pay attention to. Control your energy storage. Well, And the up and down amplitude during the process of exerting force. The amplitude. Alright, this is the second point. Then what is the third point? The third point, if you want to serve low, everyone needs to pay attention. Our body needs to protect our hand, control our hand. But everyone, you also know, during matches at crucial points, hand trembling will occur, and an out-of-control phenomenon instead. Once your hand trembles and loses control, this ball will inexplicably be served high and long. Right? Then what should we do now? So everyone needs to learn the third point, which is learning to use the body and the power of the center of gravity to press down. The trajectory. Let's look. If I stand here to serve, look, I serve with a very high center of gravity. This ball's trajectory will always pop up. And there are many friends who want to serve. The hook serve, scooping from bottom to top. The body's center of gravity will rise with your motion. Then this ball will definitely be everyone, high. When I serve, my center of gravity. See? My center of gravity is definitely protecting, driving my hand to go forward and downward together. To suppress this trajectory, right? Use the body to protect the hand, and thereby protect this trajectory. Everyone go, look, you guys, as long as the body is going forward and downward, it's very hard for your hand to break away from your body's control. To go upwards. You won't be like this. So you will find, hey, my body direction as long as the hand follows my body, then no matter how nervous my hand is, it won't be that because of this nervousness, it serves high. Or that the ball will be served long. Everyone look. 1, 2. Look at my body. 1, 2. Did you see this ball? Friends, my body has a pressing down on the trajectory. Body's center of gravity. Pressing the trajectory, the lower the center of gravity, the easier it is to serve this ball. The higher the center of gravity, the more it rises. The more out of control this ball is. So when everyone is practicing, you need to learn to actively use the center of gravity to guide the hand this way at 0 to 0 and at 9 to 9. Even though your mindset fluctuates, the stability you can produce in your serve can be well guaranteed, right? At 0 to 0, we are relaxed. Maybe our hands and all serves land. But at 9 to 9, 10, 10, when it's you might lose control and serve this, then it's quite a pity, right? That includes the backhand as well. For the backhand serve, look, what's the first thing I'll review it for everyone again in passing. Let the contact point drop low. Serving, right? Second, what is it? Less up and down undulation. Back to front stone skipping. Look, if I have a lot of up and down undulation, the ball goes high. If I skip a stone from back to front, look, isn't this ball's trajectory then low again? Everyone observe my center of gravity. My center of gravity is definitely rising upwards, right? Hey, pulling upwards. Then what should I be doing? My center of gravity is pressing forward and downward. Won't this trajectory be pressed quite stably, quite low, whether it's long, right, or short? It can press the trajectory low, right?